artists, welcome back. So this week we are going to do some practice for our next lesson. Artists often use sketchbooks or sketch pads to plan ideas in and practice designs in. So whether or not you have an actual sketchbook, you can just use a scrap piece of paper for this week's lesson. But really it's all about practicing. We're going to have 2 different lessons coming up and they'll each be several parts. So this is kind of the first part because we are going to practice spirals. All grade levels, I'd like you to practice a spiral. And you do that, you can use pencil, crayons, anything you want, but start at a point on your paper. And you are going to make your drawing tool go around and around and around. And then try again. And I want you to just practice making as many as you can. You can connect them. You can stop when you get to one. Maybe you try some with the lines being really close together. Maybe you try some with them far apart. So you could see at first I started in the middle and going out. But you want to also try from the outside going in and see what that is like. So fill your page with spirals, keep practicing them, and you might after decide you want to make a picture with spirals. Maybe you make a picture and your spirals are flowers or sunshines. It's totally up to you, but see if you can make a picture using spirals when you're done. And if you are in 3rd to 5th grade, I want you to also practice maybe some of the symbols in the worksheet I attached to the learning plan. So these are Gustav Klimt inspired symbols. He's an artist that we're going to be learning about. And we're going to be using some of these symbols in our next art project. So you can practice some of the things you see on the list, maybe some of the lines. There's some different shapes you can try. And you can practice just what's on that worksheet, but you can also make up your own stuff too. So really just this week is all about practicing and sketching ideas and symbols. So it should be really fun. And yeah, just like with the spirals, maybe you decide to make a really cool picture after with using some of these symbols and designs that you've practiced. So this is almost like making a spiral, but in a different shape. So I want you to save your paper, whatever you practicing you are doing. Save it because we're going to need it for our upcoming lesson. And I might even go back just for fun. I have some colored pencils. So I don't know, maybe this practice design turns into a piece of art. To complete the next part of the project next week, you will need to pick up the supplies I ordered for you, so make sure to do that this week if you can. Have a great practice, artists. See you next week.